We had a beautiful morning to fly. First flight out, 6 a.m. We were super nervous since Newark has had so many cancellations and delays. To our delight, we were actually early. So we landed in Nashville, and very smooth flight for the most part. We took off on time, landed a little early. We had to wait for a gate, but great experience so far. And it's also great because I just walk hands-free because I have my very own
chauffeur.
That's not a chauffeur. Butler.
Butler.
I have my very own butler. I love this. Thanks, honey.
No problem.
All right, so we are
great.
First time in Nashville. Never been to this airport, so we're gonna go try to find our Uber driver now. All right, we'll check back in later. So we got here super early, and then we also found out a fun fact. What was that?
Fun fact that it's an hour earlier.
It's an hour earlier. So unfortunately, yes, that means
So it's like
a longer time to wait.
My body feels like it's dinner time.
For our room. Yeah, we've been up
And
since 2:30.
It's not even noon.
But we're gonna make the best of it. We went in, had coffee, did
Lots
work,
of coffee.
lots of coffee, got work done, and now while we wait for our room to be ready, we're gonna just take a walk and go grab some lunch. Milk and honey came highly recommended for lunch, so that's where we headed. So I just have to document this moment. What just happened?
You got carded.
I got carded. I ordered a glass of wine and he asked me for ID. I'm like, really? I just turned 50. He's like, really? So excited. So this is the poutine. Go ahead, dig in. At Milk and Honey. What is it, brisket? I don't remember what
No,
you
it's
said.
pork confit.
Good?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This was the surprise I was referencing. One of the coolest experiences of the trip. It's called the Rustler Hat Company. They've only been there a few years. You go in, you choose your hat, and then you get to custom design it. You can choose from all different types of materials to put around the brim. They had feathers, they had charms. You can also brand it. I chose my initials, JD, but there are all different types of brands you can put in it. This personal concierge was wonderful, helping me identify the style I wanted so that I could wear it to lots of places. Highly recommend. It's in the Gulch area. Next, I wanted to show you the amazing lobby in the Virgin Hotel. I chose this hotel for a lot of reasons, but one of them was the cool, unique vibe. There's a coffee shop there. There's lots of seating, different types of seating. We sat and got to do work. There's so many different little rooms and areas, and I just love the style. Look at this swing with the floral decoration. Then there was a bar and restaurant, a separate little living room type area. Really loved this hotel, loved the decor. This was so cool. In the lobby, you'll see adorned with guitars and drums. Upstairs is the rooftop pool. It has a great little restaurant, as well as lots of lounge chairs. They had some cabanas as well. These drinks hit the spot after our first day. That evening, we hit up Kid Rock first. Great live music. This is the view down Broadway. Such a fun place to hit up tons of different types of bars. This was Morgan Wallen's. Of course, we had to hit there first as one of our first stops. Luke Bryan had a really cool bar as well. The live musicians were great. The drinks were great. Definitely, I would go back. The next day was one of my favorite stops, Belmead Plantation. We did the wine, bourbon, and food pairing, and it was so my kind of afternoon. A little history, a little indulgence, and just the permission to slow down and savor it all. The grounds are beautiful. The food was excellent. The wine and bourbon were top notch, and it was the perfect peace and plenty afternoon. highly recommend, if you're in Nashville, to take the about 20-minute Uber ride to visit. And there's lots of different options like a Segway tour and other things you can do. All right, at Miranda's got, I think it's called Lovely Like Tequila, but I got it without guava. I didn't want it too sweet. A delicious queso. Look how cute these chips are in a little box. Very, very cute decor. I love the floor. That tile. This is the second floor. I gotta go get it. Have to go check out the rest. After enjoying that delicious queso and burrito tacos, we hit the first floor for some live music. What I loved about Miranda's place is the energy. Each floor has a different vibe, and the pink neon, just such a fun, feminine, totally Nashville stop. Definitely put Casa Rosa on your list when you're coming into town. This is the 1230 Club, the upstairs level called the Supper Club. This Chilean sea bass was ridiculous. Those are the garlic butter noodles. Dave got them to go with his steak. And he also got a side of blue cheese butter. And then for the side, we ordered the cream cheddar spinach with a crispy onion ranch crust. Unreal. After dinner, we headed out to the rooftop just to take in the view down Broadway. The lights, the music, the energy, it's just such a fun vibe. Then we hit up Morgan Wallen's bar, and the drink menu alone was just so much fun to look through. All the cocktails are named after one of his songs. We had I Know Tea, which is based on the song If I Know Me. If you know any of his songs, you will definitely have a great appreciation for some of these fun cocktails, and they were actually quite delicious. They had all different types of whiskeys, all different types of wine. This loud club music was unfortunate that was wafting into the most adorable hidden gem that we found. It's known as Morgan's House. It's a speakeasy style bar tucked away on this mezzanine level. It's cozy, it has an exclusive atmosphere, it's so different, has personal touches and memorabilia from his life and career. I just wish that they shut the doors, that you didn't have to hear the club music. Maybe on another night it would be different, but definitely go pop in there if you are a Morgan fan. You're being a baby.
You're being a baby.
He's being a baby.
You're being a baby.
Okay, tell them where we are.
And Reese Witherspoon's store.
And what's it called?
Draper James.
Very good. He's learning.
What? How come the other one's called Uncommon James? Like, what the hell is the fucking
That's
James
Kristen
thing?
Cavallari.
I understand it, but what the hell is James?
I'm not sure. It's actually a very good question. Does anyone know the answer? All right, I'm going to turn it around actually and show you the store. It is
So cute.
more adorable than I actually anticipated, and I already found a few things. It is. We need a new word today.
Anyone?
Why don't you go on Thesaurus or ChatGPT and find a new word for vibe?
Okay.
All right, we'll get back to you. I'm going to turn it around though and show you the store. All right, here we are. Let's see if I've read all of these. Let's see. Nope, I've not read that one. Nope, I've not read that one. I may be picking up a book. Look how cute. Oh, America. Look at this. Look at the books on the blue and gold bookcases. And look at this handsome guy. Do you come with the store?
Yeah, I'm for rent.
Book of the month. Oh, Emily Henry. She wrote Book Lovers, I think. After shopping, we stopped at Edley's Barbecue for some delicious, authentic pork, ribs, and awesome sides. All right, we're here on, no, you're gonna be in the video. We're here on 12th Avenue, which has tons of shopping, restaurants, and this Want a Spoon cereal bar. Tell us what you have.
I don't really remember. but it was chocolate ice cream, shot of Bailey's, cocoa pebbles, and whipped cream and chocolate syrup. And, they also have an affogato.
What do I have?
An affogato vanilla ice cream with Kahlua and obviously espresso. And I asked them to put the chocolate syrup and the whipped cream on yours, but I got on mine, so sorry about that. You want to go back inside?
That's okay. All right. Give it an A.
Very good. Different.
5-star review.
5 stars.
Time at the pool, ordered a few cocktails with Dolly Parton ice cubes, and I got to try Dolly Parton's Chardonnay. It was actually very good. By the way, this is the sweater I got at Draper James. I love it, and very affordable, I will say. We wound up back at the supper club at the 12:30 club, sat at the bar for some delicious drinks and food. We did not have a dinner reservation in the main dining room, so you can just sit at the bar and order, which is what we did. I just love the vibe here. Make a reservation well in advance if you want to sit at the restaurant tables, but you could also try to grab a seat at the bar. I love the live music and the club atmosphere here, and the music is all different genres. It's not just country music, and it really would appeal to lots of different ages and types of music fans. We went to brunch the next morning at Husk. What a standout. It's in a beautiful historic home, just such a dreamy atmosphere. I had the mimosa, Dave had a Bloody Mary, and they were very different, but absolutely delicious. Definitely put it on your list of places to eat. All right, we've got the double smash burger. We've got biscuits and sausage gravy.
Yep.
And this is called hot slaw. It's a mustard base. It's got some sliced jalapenos. Can't wait to dive into that. And then we left a little of this because we're going to put some on the burger. So I have a mimosa, but it's, what is it made with? Shrub, it's called. So it's
Instead of water, it's like a simple syrup.
I'm gonna let him explain it.
What she said was, it's like a simple syrup, but instead of using sugar and water, it's like more of a vinegar, I guess, a vinegar reduction of some sort.
Yeah, she said to make it more savory and not as sweet. I mean, it's still a little sweet, but this is the coriander honey, and there's some grapefruit in here.
The honey is probably making it sweet.
Yeah, the honey is what's making it a little sweet, but it's so refreshing and an awesome twist on a mimosa. So, cheers. And the setting of this restaurant is just feels like you're walking into a little piece of Southern history. I just couldn't get enough. This was one of my favorite moments, watching Charles Wig Walker, 85 years old, one of the original old school R&B soul singers, performing at Acme Seed and Feed. Listen to his voice. Just amazing. It filled my soul. It's a great venue too. Right next to Acme Feed and Seed is Jelly Roll's bar. It's called Goodnight Nashville. Again, several stories, different vibes and themes on each floor. This is the rooftop that you see here with his signature skull. It has a very open, breezy feel. It's right by the river, down the end of Broadway. Definitely worth a stop. So our flight is not until 8 o'clock tonight. We did ask for a late checkout, so they gave us till 2, so we just checked out, which was very sad and depressing. However, we still have time, so we came downstairs to lobby, and they have an outdoor patio bar and live music. And I'm sitting on like a little bench couch, so it's definitely easing the transition into going home. I'll give you a sneak peek. And my dear hubby is up getting me a cocktail. I ordered something called the Lavender Haze, a little Taylor tribute, and it's actually made with bourbon. I've had a newfound discovery that I like cocktails made with bourbon. I don't know if I'm ready to sip it. I sipped it the other day. It was so strong. I'm sure not all bourbons are that strong, But anyway, so I'm gonna try this cocktail, enjoy the music, enjoy sitting outside, enjoy this comfy little bench, and yeah, we're gonna go do something else for a couple hours. So totally leaning into enjoying every moment of what's left. So for the last hour or so that we had, we decided to take a walk down to Midtown Nashville, which was in very close walking distance from the Virgin Hotel. There's a bunch of bars here. One of them is called Losers Nashville, that's also connected to Riley Green's bar called Duck Blind. We listened to some great live music and just enjoyed the end of the trip.